Hey guys, Explicor here, and welcome to KubiKraft. Now, here's the thing about KubiKraft. It's a multiplayer server with a couple of configurations. AFK fishing is nerfed so that the books don't get, the books don't, aren't as frequent. All right, sorry, I had to focus there. Yes, and so the books are more balanced, which is good. Oh, there's a creeper there. Nice. There's a couple of other stuff. Supposedly one player sleep is enabled. But I'm pretty sure the host told us, myself and the players on our Discord server, that it was currently not fully, operational. But here's the plan for the series. I actually recorded some stuff for this series before, like a sort of episode 0 kind of thing. Nope, don't think so. To go over what my plans were and all that. The problem was I managed to record half of my screen. So like what you see now, it was cut into 4, and the top left part this way. Actually, I can show you like this. So it was cut into 4, and only this part was showing. Yes, so I goofed, but I think it's all good. So the plans for this for KubiKraft. So I've been on the server for a long time. Well, I say a long. Yes, it's quite a while. But this year, I wanted to record it because last year I lost access to this Minecraft account, so I stopped playing Minecraft, and then I started really missing it. So I thought, hey, what better way to get back than to get back to a server I was part of, and I like the people and all that, the players, and get back into it, as well as making videos for YouTube again. So that's what I did. I've been planning a lot of stuff for this world, for this season. My plan is to make a modern village city kind of thing. And we're going to start right here next to this bay area, which will become a port later on. My first project that needs to be done is definitely my AFK fish farm for the food. So that's what I'm going to be doing just now. And yeah, that's the plan. Also, spawn is all some way that way, which is where most people are. I came over here because of this area. I've got a village next to me, which is owned by another player, basically. I can ask him for some villagers. We can trade them the villagers for food or something if we get enough food. Right, so there's possibilities, and I'm pretty excited to get started. So I'll get back to you when I get my fish farm working, which means string, a bit of iron. So I'm gonna go mining for a little bit, and then there's a couple of like extra little bits, but it shouldn't be too hard to do. So I'll be right back. Well, guys, so I finished mining a little bit, and I just thought I might give an update. I managed to get a bunch of cobblestone. I did fill in some holes, a lot of gravel, which is good, which is going to be nice for the concrete. A couple of redstone, some coal. I've got some iron smelting, and I'll have the gold smelting soon. So this should be nearly enough to get started with a farm. So I'll be right back at it when the farm is done. Here's the update. I've been AFK fishing a little bit, and I have actually finished the AFK cooker. But I didn't stop there. In fact, let's just check what I've got for the fishing, which is pretty good actually. I went through about 7 or 8 fishing rods, I think. But yeah, this is what I got. I'm waiting to pick up a rod which has an enchantment on it, which is possible, but I gotta keep on fishing to find it. The AFK cooker here works by right-clicking around, and you get pushed by pulled by this minecart along. Each of these can hold 4 pieces of food, and then it cooks in about 20 seconds. That's my estimate. And then it pops out and either gets picked up by the hoppers or gets picked up by us going around. But this is extremely fast. If I have like a lot of stacks of food to put in the cooker, I can probably AFK it for maybe around a minute, and all of it will be picked up. This is the stuff that we've gotten from mining and the stuff that I've done in the meantime, which is actually quite a lot. Yeah, we've got some diamonds, gold, iron, a lot of iron. And I have been working on some gravel and sand because those are going to be the important materials to use for the modern house construction. But that's not the only thing I did. As you can see from the dirt and the sand, I actually did some landscaping outside right here. Because this is where I'm going to put the modern house, right here. Also, we've got dolphin. Oh, it just despawned, I think. But they are quite nice. So the house will be around here on this side. A bit of it facing out across, and a little bit facing inwards into the mountain side here, and then with a little bit of it hanging or nearly hanging over the water. The other thing that I've done, the other basic farms that I've taken care of so that we can get started, is a big tree spruce farm, spruce wood farm, which is going to be the main wood block for our builds. A mob farm for us to get, mostly to get string, and a very small vine farm, which is going to be very useful to make mossy cobblestone, because I found that mossy cobblestone actually looks pretty... What? Mossy cobblestone actually looks pretty nice on modern builds. I'm very confused by where that creeper exploded. Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay, it got rid of some of my vines, but that should be okay. That's as far as I've gotten. So now we can actually finally start working on the actual project, which is the house. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to design it in a single player world, and then I'm going to come back into this world and see where I can see the places I can put them on, if that makes sense. All right, I'll catch you guys when I've done with that. I have the foundations laid out, which right now they can seem really confusing, but believe me, what I have managed to design, and yeah, just as a side note, I've designed this with paper and then built it in a single player creative world, which has the same seed. So I know what it will look like. I've already designed it a little bit. The actual house itself is inspired by a house that I found on the internet a couple of years back, and that I also replicated in another single player world. But for this house here, I've edited it, basically. I've tweaked some stuff, tweaked a couple of dimensions, the position of some rooms, some walls, and basically created my own version of the house that I had replicated a couple of years ago. In this KubiKraft single player creative world that I have, and then I looked at the corners of the build and wrote them down. So this is what it looks like right now as the foundations, and I can actually see where the entrance of the house is and where there might be like a little pool thing or something. And basically the position of the house is making me want to expand this way, which I think I've mentioned, but probably in one of the corrupt video recordings that I have. So basically what I want to do is I want to build that little city that I've been talking about around here. But then we have this river here, which originally when I was designing this house here and I saw the entrance would be on this side, I thought, okay, so we'll just cover up the river. But then I thought that's way too much work, and it would be really nice to just have a bridge. So I am going to build a bridge into the city. This is going to be basically the port base, the port house, with the port in front of it, like in the Bay Area here, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, this is what it looks like for now. I do have to collect a lot of sand and a lot of gravel for me to be able to start building this, because this is all concrete. So basically, I think the best thing to do is first to collect the resources, and then I'll update you when I do that. And then I'll start building. And I'll do little Oh, you know what? I think I might do it in a time lapse form. Maybe I can do that. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. So a bit of an update. I just went mining and I just got all of this stuff. I'm on a bit of a mission for a couple of stuff. First of all, gravel to make the concrete. Obviously iron, because I'm running out. But one of the players in this server, the owner actually, Kaio, is building a huge cathedral near spawn, and he's needing andesite. So I went on an andesite mission to get as much of it as I could, but because of that, I managed to get pretty much half a stack of iron, also a bunch of extra coal, and 4 of these diamonds were because I went mining for andesite. They were hidden between andesite, so that went pretty well. The other thing is, I got a squid head going for ink. I got these from a skeleton farm that Kaio let me use. So that has depth strider, which is amazing, and also fire protection, unbreaking, respiration 1. Over here I have respiration 1 as well. So I can combine these two, get respiration 2, which is amazing because I might be working with the water soon. And yeah, so this went pretty well. I also went to visit another player, Browdy, and at the exit of his nether portal, or entrance into the nether, there was a ghast, so I just started spamming my sword, and I managed to hit back immediately after I spawned in, which is amazing. And I've been collecting cornflowers, which will give me blue dye, which I think you can also get from lapis, and I forgot about that, but still, very nice. I think that's it. Yeah, I've been working on the concrete. Unfortunately, I made a bunch of black concrete, and I'm not actually going to use black concrete. I'm going to use gray, but that's fine. I'm working on the gray now, so that should be okay. This is all the stuff that I got from the skeleton farm and all the bone as well, which is perfect. Yeah, so this is going pretty well, but just basically I had way too much stuff to update all of you guys on to just wait until I start building. It's still going to take a while. I need about 29 stacks of concrete, I think. Anyways, I'll get back to you guys when I have gotten all the materials and I'm ready to start building. Also, something else I forgot to mention was that I got this fantastic fishing rod, Unbreaking 3, Mending, Lure 2, and with that I might be able to get some more fishing rods, which I can then combine and get like an even better fishing rod. But this is already amazing. The only reason why I still have it here, oh, and I've taken the raw salmon because I need food. The only reason why I still have the fishing rod here is because I wanted to let you guys know about it before I start using it. But now that that's done, I'm definitely going to get a lot more fishing going around here. Alright guys, so I have managed to grind so many squid and so many skeletons. And I think I might have just managed to get around 29 stacks of concrete. However, these are the updates. I had way too many barrels. I had these 3, then I had 1 here, 5 here, 5 here, and then I was gonna add 1 more because I was running out of space. So instead, I made that little storage area that you see over here. Yeah, it's not gonna stay this way. I know the colors are different and all that. It's not gonna stay this way. I am gonna organize it more and more. And also, this isn't gonna be my base forever. This is very temporary. All of this. What else? That's unfortunate. Yes. So I've managed to get all that stuff done. So what's next is that construction. So I was thinking of doing this in a third-person time lapse, and I believe we will be able to do that. So we've got 14 stacks and 18 blocks of gray concrete, and 14 stacks and 47 blocks of white concrete. So hopefully the third-person time lapse works, and I hope you enjoy. So, after a lot of work, like truly a couple of hours, actually a whole day of work, pretty much nonstop, I managed to construct the modern house. This is what it looks like at night, and I'm super proud of it. It looks really nice. There's no place that the mobs can spawn, and I'm not using torches. I'm really happy about it. So let's take a closer look. I'm going to give you just a very quick tour of the house. I've got close to no interior decoration, but I will be getting to that soon. I just need to figure out which rooms are what. So there are a couple of entrances. The first one is through the porch. The other one is through the actual main entrance here. Before we get to the main entrance, I'm just going to take a quick scoop from this side because I haven't seen this side yet. And I'm really enjoying it. I really like this view, which is the view that we'll see coming from the city. There shouldn't be any place where the light is too dark, except there is. So I will be putting a torch over here to remind myself to come back and take a look. This is the entrance. We've got a couple of vines over here, some plants, and a small desk, lanterns lighting up the place, a very nice darkish room with a view over what will be the port soon enough, and the beach as well. Then we have an outdoor section, and I really like these windows here. We have an outdoor section on this side, right here, which I really enjoy. It's a very nice yard thing, and I will be digging this so that mobs can't actually climb up here. I want to feel very safe at this house. I don't want any creepers blowing up. A very nice pot area. And then if we go upstairs in this modern style, big glass facade kind of thing, we have 2 rooms plus one bigger room. This bigger room leads to one small porch, then there's 2 things here. Then another porch over here on this side to a nice tree pot kind of thing. And our back porch over here. So this is a very nice area, I think. I could probably put in some like sun chairs or whatever. But that's like the furnishing stuff that I still need to do. Out here, there should also be no light block 7 stuff. Yeah. So if we go around, this is how we get to the other rooms from this little porch section. This is one of the rooms. That's one of the bigger ones. This will probably become my bedroom, I think. Over here in this room, this is a very small room. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this room, but I'll try to put it to use. The other room right around here is probably just a passing room. So I don't think I'll be putting anything in this room, but I do really like how it's got a bunch of access points all around the place. So this is what the modern house is. And also, there shouldn't be any mobs spawning up at the top because I put a bunch of redstone layered on the ground. I don't have any with me, but I put it like on the ground, just all across. And that way, no mobs can actually spawn up on the roof and then jump down to scare me back down. So right here, they wouldn't be able to jump down and scare me and blow up or kill me or whatever. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. Now, I'm running out of a lot of materials. If we go back into the temporary base, I made a concrete mixer maker thing, but this is our storage. It has grown. I have a mending enchantment book, which I bought for 5 emeralds. I've got this stuff, which is still the same. I've got bricks, which I didn't have, black concrete, which I didn't have, a lot of stuff, which I didn't have, a lot of farming material, hostile mob stuff, phantoms. Got attacked by one, but I managed to kill it. A lot of stone materials and wooden materials now. And yeah, so this is what it's all looking like. I bought some emeralds because some people were needing some diamonds, and I thought, I might as well help them out a little bit. But I am running low on iron, so I'll be collecting iron while I'm away, and possibly AFK mining too. All of that because we're going to be moving on to the next part, which is actually building a very small little bit of the port, which is to my right. Ooh, is that iron? That's fantastic. So yes, so over here we will be making a wooden port, a half modern for small boats, nothing big. I don't want to ruin this area. How I didn't manage to get a third person time lapse like with the cinematic view and all that, but what I did decide to do was take photos every 8 minutes, documenting my progress. So you should I hope you enjoyed that. That was my way of, getting over the fact that replay mod isn't out for 1.15 yet. But that should have given you a rough idea of the progress I was making, as well as the trees I was using, and all of that good stuff. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I might actually do a similar thing for the port construction, but I do believe we're running out of time for this episode, so the port will probably be next episode's thing. This episode, while it took me a whole lot of days to record, we got so much stuff done. We got our temporary fish farm. We got our temporary AFK cooker. We've got what else did we got? We got our temporary. We got a temporary mob farm. Hostile mob farm, and a nice big spruce tree farm, which actually did prove to be quite handy when I was building inside. Yeah, and then we even constructed this huge, fantastic modern house, which I'm going to be figuring out what to do with that room as well. I forgot to mention that room needs to be something too. But yeah, so this episode has been quite productive. So next episode we will begin with the port and probably get down to some other stuff too, but we'll see about that. All right, I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode.